10 places to see in Switzerland. No matter where you live in Switzerland, there is always some breathtaking scenery at every corner. You might just have to keep your eyes open for them. Today, we have put together a list of 10 places that you must visit if you're traveling to Switzerland. The only tricky part is deciding which ones to include. Hello guys, once again welcome back to our channel. Switzerland is a fascinating country in Western Europe. Switzerland, the world's most beautiful capital, needs no introduction, with millions of residents traveling about this beautiful European country and thousands of visitors pouring into this metropolis every year. From stunning shorelines and beautiful green hills, people worldwide travel here to get a glimpse of this unique land. There is always a debate over whether to visit Switzerland or not. This video highlights 10 picturesque places in Switzerland that you should see if you do decide to book a trip to this beautiful country. Switzerland is packed with ancient and modern wonders. From Zurich to Geneva, from Lucerne to the Church Coast, you'll find things to bring a happy tear to the eye and a smile to your face. Here, we've put together this list that we hope will help you plan your trip, and honestly, some of these places caught our breath in the very first instant. Number 10. Zurich. Zurich is, of course, in Switzerland. It's a lovely city with plenty to do and see. Zurich is one of the biggest cities in Switzerland, and it has an excellent location as it lies on the coast and near to the Aran Islands. Zurich is a beautiful city with lots of green grass and trees everywhere. The population is roughly 50,000 people, and the official language is English. The currency used in Zurich is the euro. The climate is temperate, which means that it has hot and cold seasons, but it's not too extreme. The weather can be characterized by heavy rainfalls, which can last a long time if they don't stop at all during the summer. It's important to remember that it's always best to check the local weather forecast before traveling there, as you wouldn't want to get caught out in a thunderstorm or something similar. Number 9. Geneva. Geneva has got to be one of the most beautiful cities in Europe. It's full of history, culture, and lots of entertainment. Churches and parks are famous landmarks in Geneva. The National Museum of Geneva and the libraries are also located here. Geneva has many historical sites for tourists to explore, such as Goals, the castles, and the Little Museum of Geneva. There are many tours available for this historical site. The tours run every day except Sundays and Mondays when the museum is closed to visitors. For a small fee, tourists can see where some European patriots were held prisoners during British rule. The city takes visitors back to experience how people lived in medieval Geneva. This experience includes a walk through medieval streets surrounded by reconstructed buildings from that era. Visitors can also watch a blacksmith at work or have dinner at an authentic medieval tavern. Number 8. Lucerne. Lucerne is so beautiful, and it's something that you have to see if you're in Switzerland. Lucerne is located in Switzerland, a country in Europe. It's the ideal destination for those looking for a place to relax on vacation. One can do many activities while visiting this place, such as walking up the many hills, hiking, canoeing, kayaking down the rivers that flow through the valley, and even visiting the monasteries. Lucerne is beautiful with its breathtaking views and rich history of ancient monasteries. The valleys of Lucerne were formed by glaciers moving south during the last ice age. Lucerne is a unique site in Switzerland. It's one of the most famous monastic sites and is one of the best attractions in Switzerland. Number 7. Zermatt. Zermatt in Switzerland has got to be one of the best places to visit. As you drive through the lush green countryside, you will encounter the valley. In this area, there are many monuments of historical significance. Zermatt is the most important and unavoidable tourist destination. It's filled with beautiful terrains. This monument has been declared a World Heritage Site by UNESCO. The site has also been voted one of the 7 wonders of Switzerland. This museum is important because it allows visitors to see and experience prehistoric European life firsthand through exhibits and interactive displays. The site comprises mounds, ditches, and causeways that are 2,000 years old and date back to the Neolithic period. Even though some of the banks have been partially excavated by archaeologists, they are left here as they were found to give visitors an idea of what type of terrain they would have been built on. Number 6. Montreux. Montreux is a really popular tourist destination in Switzerland. You can always find good and cheap hotels here. The town itself is one of the oldest in the country, inhabited since prehistoric times. It's gotta be one of the best places to visit in Switzerland, with many things to see and do. If you're planning a holiday or just a short break, this part of the country should definitely be on your list of places to visit in Switzerland. Montreux offers plenty of outdoor activities, but if you'd prefer to relax and unwind, there are also some lovely hotels to relax in Montreux. There are golf courses within an hour's drive of the town of Montreux where you can enjoy a nice round of golf. Or if you'd like to stay closer to home, why not take a stroll along the promenade? You can walk for miles without bumping into anyone as it's rarely busy here. There are plenty of restaurants nearby in Montreux town where you can sample local delicacies and seafood. Number 5. Chur. Chur offers a unique island hopping experience. Bridges link the 3 islands so that you can visit each one in a day trip, but each is different and has its own attractions. The largest is famous for its traditional music, crafts, and shipwrecks. The medium is the most remote and is sometimes called Switzerland's Galapagos. And finally, the smallest is known for its beautiful beaches and rugged landscape. With more than 300 days of sunshine per year, Chur is an ideal destination to discover Switzerland's west coast. Chur is part of the national park established in 1976. The islands rise steeply from the ocean with an average of around 150 meters above sea level. The land supports rough grasses and thin soil, but the islands are very scenic and worth visiting. Number 4. Locarno. Locarno has everything to make it a beautiful trip. The scenery is beautiful and the roads are in good condition. It is one of the best drives that you can take through Switzerland's countryside. The trip takes approximately 8 hours and passes through some of the most beautiful parts of Switzerland, but be sure to leave yourself a full day for sightseeing. Are you planning on taking your family on a trip to Switzerland? Why not rent a home in the region and stay even longer? Make a weekend out of it, or add more days to your vacation by visiting one of these fantastic homes. Also, there are many things to see and do while driving along Locarno. Number 3. Lauterbrunnen. Lauterbrunnen in Switzerland is the world's most visited natural attraction. Lauterbrunnen is a popular tourist destination in County Clare, Switzerland. It's located about 200 kilometers west of Zurich on the west coast of the island of Switzerland. The cliffs are 277 meters high at their highest point above sea level and span 12 kilometers along the Atlantic seaboard. Lauterbrunnen has been designated as one of Switzerland's 7 wonders and supports a rich flora and fauna, including many birds. The area enjoys a mild, temperate oceanic climate protected by the Gulf Stream from the cooling effects of the North Atlantic Current. Number 2. Bern. Also known as the Empty Canvas, which is being painted with all the antiquity that Switzerland has lost within these years, this town is situated in the west coast region of Switzerland. Crockery is a famous element of this place, and it's also the birthplace of a famous Dutch artist. It has extremely charming water canals and other eye-catching natural scenic views that would blow you away. While present here, the tourists are all allowed to climb up to the highest point of their famous church and ring the bell. Number 1. Basel. Keeping in view its history and other statistics, Basel is one of the finest places to be visited by all kinds of tourists. Be it with your family, friends, or even alone, this place is a perfect blend of history and culture and the modern lifestyle many people prefer. It's situated in the southern part of Switzerland and is one of the most beautiful cities out here. Not to forget, Basel's extremely unique architecture says a lot about the ancient ways of life of the Dutch people. While in Basel, you can move around by taking numerous boat tours and learning about food workshops and tastings. Well, that brings us to the end of our top 10 list. After watching our video, we hope you now have a clear idea of where you'd like to go during your next trip to Switzerland. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon for our regular exciting new uploads. Also, comment down below your views regarding these exciting places.